We all know that sleep is essential. It recharges the body, sharpens your mind, and boosts your mood. And your sleep quality can depend on factors like temperature, room darkness, and humidity. This IoT project proposes a system to help monitor sleep environment factors to make sure you have the best chances of getting a good night's rest, or at least understanding why you didn't. Temperature, light, and humidity are measured by simulated sensors. Data trends are visualized, and actuations are triggered when any of the sensors detect conditions that violate optimal sleeping thresholds. Let's have a look at the project architecture. The following 4-layer architecture was implemented, including a sensor layer, processing node, gateway layer, and application layer. The project is split up into a local environment running CounterFit as the sensor layer, and a Python script as the processing node. The processing node only reads data from the simulated sensors during sleeping hours and sends telemetry to the gateway layer in the cloud. An Azure Function app serves as the application layer, and sensor data trends are visualized in Power BI. The processing node fulfills the following functionalities. It checks if it should currently be monitoring, depending on the sleeping hours. It reads sensor data and sets the actuator, which is a relay actuator, to either on or off. It stores data locally, and it also establishes a connection with Azure Blob to store data in the cloud, and also a connection to IoT Hub, which will act as a broker for the functions application. Here we can see the logic within the processing node. So we start off checking whether the current time is within sleeping hours. If it is, then the sensor data will be read. That is to say, the environment factors will be checked. Temperature, humidity, and light will all be checked, but the data will not actually be analyzed. So we will have the values of the sensors, and we will include these in the JSON file, or rather file in the JSON message. This JSON message will be then sent to Azure Blob as a file, and will also be stored locally as a backup. This will also be sent through Azure IoT Hub to the Functions app, where it will actually be analyzed or processed, and depending on, or it will be checked whether it exceeds any of the value sent exceeds any of the thresholds. If it's actually not within sleeping hours, we will still be sending a JSON message simply saying, okay, monitoring is off. We are currently not reading any sensor data.